How many Navy SEALs have been attacked by sharks? Lello Massity, former MSDT diving instructor. The records are probably classified. However, during BUD's third phase, the candidates are sent to San Clemente Island, aka The Rock, breeding ground of great white sharks. San Clemente is one of the Channel Islands off the Southern California coast. Since 1934, it has become an outcrop of the US Navy. Other than a small cadre of civilian workers and sailors, the indigenous population consists of gray foxes, lizards and sea lions. The northern end of the island is used to train Navy pilots for touch-and-go landings prior to attempt the approach on an aircraft carrier. The northeastern tip is reserved for Navy SEALs. As soon as the candidates arrives at the compound, they get a tour of the facility and their first evening meal. After the meal, the instructors welcomes them with the most horrific, real-life, shark attack videos they could find. At the end of the feature, the students are instructed to gear up for a night conditioning swim and co. Although the instructors reassure the men that no student has ever been taken by a shark during BUDS, in case of encounter, their advice is to stand your ground, and if the shark gets too close, to hit him in the eyes or snout as hard as they possibly can. This, of course, assuming you can see him coming in the pitch-black dark. Ronster Benz, United States Marine Corps and U.S. Army officer, Navy-trained deep-sea diver. I can tell you that when operations begin in any depth of the water column, SEALs or diving operations, not much wildlife stays behind to see what is happening. This includes mammals or fish. I have seen a lot underwater, nothing sticks around to even consider feeding on us. The equipment, bubbles, radios etc. Animals know something is just not right and leave the area. Why do Navy SEALs use AK-47? Sam Morningstar, Native American, ground combat veteran. It's not standard issue or very commonly used. Of course, there are rare cases, which includes a wider array of SOF units, not just SEALs, where individual operators might carry an AK-47 for very specific reasons. Usually, this is to be armed in a certain operation, but not be immediately identified as American by your hardware. Often, this is related to intel gathering ops, where the goal is to not get engaged in open hostilities. You want to get in and get out without any contact, in other words. The AKs are just in case. Also, many SOF guys do what is called foreign weapons familiarization. Basically, you play around with AKs on the range and get proficient with them, just in case you get in a hit the fan scenario downrange. Itamar Kozlansky, drill instructor, Israel Defense Forces. In the 1970s, the IDF SEAL unit, Shatet 30, used AK-47 as standard weapon. At the time it was the most suitable weapon due to its durability and resistance to water and dirt. In the picture you will see a commando soldier with an AK-47 and a M203 grenade launcher and a scope. Both were added by the unit's armor team. I have heard about it from a close friend of mine who served as an armorer in the unit at that time. The AK-47 was also the personal weapon of the IDF's top SF unit, Sayeret Matkal, the IDF's equivalent of the SAS. Today both units have more modern weapons,